Hey, good afternoon, Bob from Trade Genius, the 19th of October. And yesterday we had some negative news on Apple and on eBay. And, the story's the same. It's just the consumer is dead. And they're just playing games now with us, trying to keep the stock market alive. And it pushed the market down pretty hard overnight. And I think you can see what happens with the market when they start taking their thumb off. And then I don't think they liked it, and immediately you got some dip buyers. Now we got to watch and see if we start getting a series of these overnight sell-offs, and then one of them doesn't take. But it doesn't matter. We're in some things that are making money and are going to make money beyond the games at this point. So I'm going to start where I always start is with the cryptos. Is the software. Like I said, you can buy at TradeGeniusAcademy.com. And you can also join the room, and you can also get our training courses. But we've been long right in here, about 4,200. Had a hammer here. Now we set the line, and this is bull flagging, and it's likely to go up to the mid 6,000s here before it's over. And but if you want to manage your trade and not wait for an exit signal, these are like the last ditch. If you're not out, you better be out. And but still, I mean, it has really good profit factor and profitability factors without you even manually intervening to make sure it's even better. And as you can see, when volatility picks up, these swing systems work really, really well. So I encourage you to buy it, and once you have it, you can use it, and it works really well. And so that's Bitcoin. We're still long. Ethereum, okay, still a long signal, and it broke my channel here, so I'm already out, but this is where I probably would have exited. But again, this was a nice trade here. You're talking about a 10% move here anyway. And Litecoin, here's 11% move. The trade's still on, okay, and it also hammered too. So if you want to just draw a trend line at this point, from hammer to hammer, okay, follow along, because there's a good chance Litecoin's going to keep pushing up higher. It's above this ledge here. These are things that Phil talks about in his trading room. So, we're looking at the signal, we're looking at the moving averages, we're looking at the volume profile. We got a ledge here, we got positive bias, and there's a good chance it's going to try to test higher at this point. Okay. I had this one up just because of the news. Not something we normally trade. In fact, I sometimes have been trading here lately short after some of these big moves because the move's so huge. But if you're in it, it's still a long. And this is a 300% move here, but as long as it stays above this ledge and this moving average, it's still considered a buy. And but here's also looks pretty close to a double top here too. But again, software recognized it quite some time before the move, anticipating the insiders getting involved here. Okay, Ripple. The only reason why I have Ripple in here is because of the event that they had. And it caught the move higher, and it's flashing a, you see this pop up as they're talking, it's flashing a sell signal here too. And if you were in it for that trade, you probably should get out. This here is 5% move, but when it broke the bull flag it was putting on here, this is where I got out. And now, it's not really so much interesting to me. I'm going to watch it for a little bit because American Express or some other financial institution where the rumors were flying around the conference still may come in and do some sort of deal with them. So I'll watch it when we get next time we get a long signal. Phil in our trading room is saying we should keep an eye out on a Neo, and so we're looking for the next buy on Neo here. And right now it looks like it's still consolidating. Not sure why. Probably not enough bars on it here to create a trade signal on it, but it's something to keep your eye on. Let me pull the other one up here. Sorry. That's why. Let's see here if we get some more. There was another Neo here. I don't know why I'm not bringing it up. There we go. Give me a second here. But any rate, I'll fix it. I don't want the Bitfinex one anyway. I want the one from Bittrex because most people in the US can't trade Bitfinex anymore. So let me just jump out of that for right now. And I'll bring that one up for tomorrow, but it's something we're going to keep an eye on going into the end of the year. The Chinese meetings are over, and they may take their thumb off of these as well. But it's holding up. You know, this is consolidation on high here, and so we're just going to have to watch the volume profile, and we get a buy signal, which the Bittrex one has. I'll fix that for tomorrow, but something for you to keep an eye on. Now, flipping over to the futures here, I spent my time on natural gases because I knew something was setting up, and I just want to show you the power of the day trading money machine. You know, on a swing, and we designed this for energy, so it's natural gas, oil, and gasoline seems to work the best for this because there's enough volatility in it. Everything else is so damn suppressed, it's you just get too chopped. But what has been signaling for us is these overnight, it's been telling us, hey, you need to probably trade it long during the day. And this is a day trading money machine, so you know you could hold swing trades if you want, if you have enough capital. But you know, here's it was telling you, hey, you probably want to take a long position, market open, boom, higher. And then you got into here and you got a sell signal right at the open, you know, boom, trade down. And here, buy signal at the open, boom, trade up. You got a sell signal right before the open, boom, trade down. You got a overnight, you got a sell signal, boom, trade down. This gave buy signals during the day, so this was kind of a chopped day. This definitely said, hey, we're gonna probably sell again when the open is again. And you could trade these when the signals happen. I'm just sharing, you know, it just depends if you're up, you know. These are happening sometimes before you go to bed or right when Europe opens, and then sometimes when the US opens. So but this is just on the hourly swings. And so I knew going into the report that it's gonna be, this will be the week it'll wash out going into the fourth quarter, and then boom, we got a signal here at the bottom. And this move right here is a $1,700 move if you traded it, you know, and that's well more than what you pay for the software and you own the software. Now I'm going to flip to the 3 minute, or I'll go to the 5 minute. Here we go. And if you're just day trading it, you know you had a report here, so you're going to be careful during right before the 7:30 report, so you probably wouldn't be too you know, too aggressive. But you know, way we trade it is, you know, you take the signal and you take it to the volatility boundary here. If you'd have took the long, you took it to VWAP. You probably wouldn't have took any trade in here because you're just within a half hour of the report. You'd be pretty gutsy. But as soon as the report happened, even if you didn't take this bar at all, and you took the next bar showing it's a sell, okay, this move right here is $700. You got a buy signal right at really strong volatility support. You know, you wouldn't have took this sell, okay? In fact, I was trading on the swing and I doubled up here. And then right here, this move right here, if you just took this move to here, okay, this is this move right here is another $800 move. So you had $1,500, you know, even if you didn't short this and you took it again, there's another $300. And if you trade it like I did on a swing, you're still in it. And 2 contracts, you know, at at a move from 77 to 88. It's $2,200 trade, and it's still going up as we're talking. The market's still open, so my trade's still in there, 91. So average, I got an average at around at 81.50 for 2 contracts, and I'm in at 91, so $2,000. So not a bad day. And like I said, you could buy this software day trading money machine, one-time purchase, and you own it, and you'd already paid for itself the first day. It just works really well with nat gas, and I'm seeing this thing will go. It should go to 93, and then from 93 to $3, and then from $3, then it can make. It made a move here last time with natural gas. It moved from almost a 50% move, okay, in 30 days, and so going into the winter season, so expect that. And so for those who don't trade the futures, though, I also called out some trades on the ETF side, and I'll get to those in a sec. But let me just blast through the charts here real fast. We talked to Apple yesterday. This is, I did the report for the news came out. It's still above VWAP though, so it's tough to short this. Hopefully it's a secular move, but this needs to fail, and this needs to fail, and then you need a first time for it to test and fail. Then you can really start shorting these mega caps. Same with Google. Microsoft's holding up the best. I'm not surprised. Facebook and Google now are starting to get regulatory pressure. I don't agree with what they're trying to do. I just wish Facebook and Google would just step out of the way. Let the marketplace decide what is fake news or not fake news. The fact that people are being influenced is just simply ridiculous. The government and the CIA and the political parties in the U.S. have been doing this far longer than any foreign entity has ever done, and at far higher dollars amount, 150,000 versus what, $1 billion. It's just simply ridiculous that people fell for those magical ads, and now they're going to use it as an excuse to get into their business models. Good news is we could short it; it'll kill the market, so they'll probably back off. Amazon, it's just ridiculous. Breaking down through VWAP again, and this is probably one where you probably could take a short if you wanted to. If you're that inclined. It's all set up right. It's rolling over Stokes. Moving average is turned over and breaking through VWAP. SPY, just way overbought. It's just hard to short it until whatever this fever we're in breaks. But by rights, it should come down and test this VWAP here, and that's a pretty good sized move. That's 8% move. That takes us back to like July, just to get it back to VWAP. That's how slow and how volumeless this move has been. Nvidia just being bid. This one is trading at, like, instead of PE ratios, trading at price to sales ratios that are just obnoxious. Not surprised Netflix keeps selling down. Fill that gap and roll over. They don't have a model that's unique, and they're losing money. When this thing starts trending down, Katie bar the door. Same with Tesla. Tesla's just about ready. Break that VWAP, and you're looking probably at a good $20, $30 move down here. The Qs are starting to feel it a little bit. Touch that 20 and held. Needs to break that 20 next. We talked about this yesterday. Nice bounce on gold. We'll see how long this lasts. It's kind of neutralish right now. We're in TWM, so we're happy. Moved our stop up at least to break even. See if we could finally get a move on this thing. Make some money on the short side. They brought financials flat. Financial companies are a joke, but when the central bank, you own the central bank, and they can buy you, that's what they'll do. Still hanging out on pot yet. Nice little move on FNV. I recommended drip today for an opportunity. We'll see if it gets any legs. Highly speculative, but when it goes, it pays well. Let me keep flipping through here. GG, we got a little bounce on the miners today. It's breaking through VWAP, so it may have some move to it. AEM's still struggling now. It's kind of still a mixed bag. Okay, this discretionary. Okay, so wheat and precious metal. I went ahead and I actually closed my position here today around these prices, and I'm moving more into natural gas for this move into November. And then I just think that, you know, with the Fed talking higher interest rates, I think they're going to take one more stab at trying to suppress gold and the miners. And I had a really nice move, and it started getting 5% over the 20-day moving average, getting way above VWAP. This thing doesn't move that much, so I just don't want it to curve back on me, and there's some other opportunities. But I'll get back into it again for sure. Still waiting on Moss. Nice move in silver, nice bounce. That's probably what's propelled Wheaton today. Okay, let's see here. Okay, this is the next trade we're going to take. Probably do it tomorrow, SWN. I should have did it hit 535, but I loaded up on UNG, and I just wanted to kind of wait and see if we get any follow through. But this one looks pretty good. At least a trade up to the VWAP, so we can maybe get a 3 or 4% move here, and then we can kind of wait and see what it does next. We're in IAG, so I'm still holding some miners here. This looks like a nice consolidation in the VWAP. Held it, pushed. Now I want to see some follow through on it again. If not, I'll bail out. But my price is 570. Looks like a bear flag here, staying away. Let's see here. So we have XBI puts. So they became profitable today, and then we had I sold some puts for next week on it just to take some profit off. So I took 25% of my risk off on these, and then as it pushes down below 85, I'll roll down and take another 25% of my risk off. But I'm definitely looking for XBI to hit anywhere between here and here. It's 79 to 81 area before November, and that's how I'll roll my puts out. But I'm fully expecting to make some money on that trade. And we're in LABD too, so move the stop up on that for those that just want to trade cleanly. Let's see here. They brought the VXX down. It's just absolutely hilarious. Huge move. It just was too easy for them to go after, and people are gonna have to get burned first. I just stayed away. I was chasing stuff on the long side. So the banks are holding up. Just amazing. Okay, AG's looking like it's trying to put a swing low in here. I'll see if there's any follow through. Not sure if I'm going to do anything with this or not, or if I'll load up more on IAG. Has a little bit more moving power to it. There's UVXY went from 17 to 1580. XIV, unbelievable. Brought that up by $1. That was a $5 move, by the way, on XIV. Just incredible. UCO. So oil's getting back a little bit. All this stuff's really toppy. The ags moved a little bit more today. And let's see what else here. This had a nice comeback. And then here's my UNG. So we bought it 630 and we bought it 620. So average is 625. So we already have a nice move in it. I'm looking for a move at least up to 650, 660 before I hop off, and then reevaluate. And let's see if anything else I want to show you here. I think oil's toppy. Dust is holding on. That's what's getting me a little nervous here. May have to do nugget puts instead of dust puts. I'm just kind of a little nervous on the miners yet. Okay. Did we talk about TWM already? Oh yeah, we're in TWM, so And it's getting close to our new stop though. Okay, they push the FXY down to try to bring the market flat, but looks like it's bottoming here too. Look at this nice little diamond pattern forming here. So we'll see if it brings us some strength. Nice move, JJG, a little positive. We're in URA, hasn't done much. Definitely oversold, so I'm looking for a move up to the VWAP on that. Little hammer there. Nice move on BIS. We got stopped out on already. Here's copper. Copper's definitely toppy right now. This thing can come all the way down to here. So might have to short it tomorrow in the future. I'm going to keep an eye on it. We're in coffee, so price in at 16. So nice little move on it. You know, if you want to take profit, it's 2.5% today, because it's so jumpy, but I still think it has room to move, especially with La Nina years. A little weakness in UGA today, but not much. Corn's definitely consolidating. Crops aren't doing that great, so okay. Still not ready to short this thing. I almost pulled the trigger though on it today. It's still strong. And let's see here. I'm not quite ready on this one, even though it's nice and oversold. Looks like a little bear flag on it yet. So we're in drip. And don't like that doji, but it's pretty speculative. We'll see if we get a pop on it if oil rolls over. Nice move in boil. Sugar's kind of flat. Wheat flat. Soybean has some strength. So I was going to buy cold puts until I saw the spreads and almost choked. And so I decided to do UNG instead. Because I already have futures too. And then here, I think 10 years is going to keep falling. And this might be the move that it really falls. But if we need to move down to here again, because we need to get some refinancings done. And let's see here, and I think we're done. Yep. So anyway, overall, good day for us. Come join us. Make it good days for you. We try to make money every day if we can, and I think we have good systems and good tools. TradeGeniusAcademy.com. You can always just try a 10-day membership if you like, or you can buy the courses, or you can buy the software, or you could buy the trading rooms. And look forward to talking to you tomorrow. Well, I guess not. Today's Thursday. I'll catch you over the weekend. On Saturday, Phil and I are going to do a Bob and Phil show again, cryptos. And we're going to show you how to use the software and, how to enter and what to look for to exit, above and beyond the signals. So come join us. Thanks. Bye-bye.